Homo sapiens! Today I'll be explaining to you how a thermos keeps the temperature of water roughly the same. What's the use of a thermos? Well, as I said before, a thermos is used to keep the temperature of water for a long period of time. If you put hot water in it, it will stay hot for longer than it usually would in a normal bottle. If you put cold water in it, it will be cold longer than it would in a normal bottle. So, I have a thermos right here. There are three problems to deal with, which is the three ways heat can travel. First way is through conduction, and then convection, and then radiation. So, how does this bottle deal with those three problems? First of all, conduction. In the inner layer of the bottle, because there are two layers, the inner layer is made up of glass and aluminum. And glass is a very it's not very good at conducting heat. And that's the way that it deals with conduction. But there's aluminum in it, and it's good for conducting heat. Only on the inside layer there's aluminum, so that the water doesn't touch the glass. And then outside of that layer is the layer to deal with convection. Because between this outer layer and the inner glass layer, there is a separation, which is also a vacuum. This vacuum will prevent any convection from occurring. And then finally, the last problem to deal with, radiation. This outside casing is made up of steel mixed with silver. Silver reflects the heat of radiation. So when the radiation gets out, it will bounce back in. And that is how the thermos deals with the three ways that heat can move. So, in summary, a thermos has to deal with three ways of heat conduction. First is convection, and then conduction, and then radiation. Conduction is dealt with by putting a glass layer, a glass casing around the interior bottle and lining it with aluminum paste to keep the glass from destroying. And then to deal with convection, there is a separation between the outside layer and the inside layer, which is a vacuum, and that will stop the convection. And then to deal with radiation, the silver lining of the outside layer of the bottle will reflect all the radiation rays from going in or out of the bottle.